I gotta say, and this is kind of tying into the final point of the video, which is like what we at Techlore have already done about this problem for years now. I've just been kind of like, not because I think it's a funny situation, this is some serious stuff, but I get to just relax during this. I get to sit back, I get to make some tea, I get to be like, cool, we already set up our forum. Our forum is self-hosted, it's on our own platform. It can be easily integrated with other things via RSS. So people will notice that our forum posts lately have been showing up on Mastodon, on Twitter, even on Reddit. Like, all these platforms can be integrated with our forum. And I don't have to worry about some random psychopath who's a CEO of a company being like, oh, we're gonna just completely change the way our whole product works and and like screw you over in the process in the interest of pleasing shareholders. That's just not a problem. And this is also why we post to PeerTube. You know, if YouTube does something crazy and we get our channel banned, we actually are on PeerTube and Odyssey. We have a whole mirror of our channel on other platforms and we continually upload to them. So we have people, I know I joke about the 300 people on PeerTube, but that's 300 people who are engaging with our content in an independent way, where even if YouTube shuts down, all I have to do is, well, now I don't have the auto sync set up between PeerTube. Now I just have to manually upload to PeerTube. It's the only difference. The channel's still gonna be there, nothing's gonna happen. An exercise that I want people to do right now. And this actually applies to anyone. I think all of us probably grossly underestimate how reliant we actually are on big tech. All of us. I'm even thinking about the Techlore workflow. You know, even if YouTube just shut down overnight, I would be like, well, we're on Odyssey and PeerTube, but the reality is, like, we would have to start manually uploading to Odyssey and PeerTube. So that's already just one reliance on Google right there. That's just a minor thing. If you use Aurora, you're not actually, like, completely de-Googled. You might be from a privacy perspective, perhaps, but you're not actually de-Googled from a technical perspective, I would say. You're not actually de-Googled. If you use NewPipe on your phone and you're watching our content through YouTube, you're not actually de-Googled. If you're using NewPipe on your phone and you're watching us through PeerTube, you are de-Googled. So I really want people to think about in their day-to-day life how many things they rely on that use Google, and you might actually have to dig pretty deep. So these are things that like everyone needs to think about, and how like we can always set up band-aid solutions, but until we actually step up and like demand something better, and not just demand it, but move to something better and actually communicate to these companies that we don't want a company to control basic things in our lives, because especially in a capitalist society where profits are first, it will screw us over eventually.